Hello dear ones, here I am again in such a short time. I'm half asleep. I went to bed, well I didn't sleep last night, so I got up very early and then went back to bed. I just got up, it's 2:30, I can't believe it. So I was going to take the last video down. I was not happy with it, and I thought, no, if I take it down I shall lose those lovely comments that somebody made, and it was very kind, you were all very kind, and I've had a very strange time. The cows have blown away. In fact, for some months now, Lord Michael, A. Michael, asked me to channel for them. I used to do channeling many years ago, 40 years ago, and I said no because, well, you look at it, it's not, compared to the lovely people that do, and there are lots of us doing it, of course. So it's quite an honour, but I said no because I didn't feel. Well, I don't know how to do it. I mean, years ago when I did my channeling, I went in not complete trance, but I would in a different space and they would speak. And I don't really want to do that again. So I'm willing, but I'm trying to work out a way. So if he comes through now and then, you will know, because he's very profound. Angel did help me last night. Angel Metatron, he's a magical angel. He is not actually a pure angel. He's a very close companion of God, who was Enoch, I think, in the Bible, and he came to rescue me last night. But anyway, the story is, I haven't been out shopping or done anything for about 10 days now. I had a Sainsbury's deliver my food, but I've got to get out. I had to post a letter, this and this. But how am I going to do this? I live in a very small town. It's not difficult. You can park the car, you know what it's like. I thought, how can I do this surreptitiously, good word, without causing too much damage for me, because I can't get in and out of my car very well now because I've got these pains in my legs and everything. Well, anyway, I thought, I know what I'll do. It suddenly came to me last evening to go out after 6 because everything's open till 8 o'clock. Some of them 10 now, aren't they? So I thought, that's a good idea because I can park. I don't have to park the car in a car park on the side of the road, pop into where I want to go, post a letter, and a couple of other little jobs, I thought I'd do that. And it was cold and frosty and dark. I thought I've got to make the effort, and I did. And I got in and out of the car twice, which is enough. So I paid the price last night, but I did do a little. Honestly, I can't tell you. Before that, I'd been talking to Metatron about how I was feeling because I was in a bit of a state, and he's one of my special angels, and I felt he does really listen and he really cares. Well, they all care, and whether he gave me a burst of energy or not, I don't know. But I got out of my car and thought, gosh, I can walk. You have no idea if you've been housebound, restricted, or in a way, and suddenly you're able to go out, smell the fresh air, put your feet on the pavement, see a shop light on. It's like a miracle. I just felt it was such a soul feed. I was only out for half an hour. I went to a local co-op, which was a tiny little food shop, and bought a few bits and pieces, and I thought, I can't tell you, it's like a soul feed. I'm actually back in the world again. I don't know how long it will last, but it felt so. I thought, oh gosh, it's a simple pleasure, isn't it? People don't appreciate simple pleasures unless they've been without them. So anyway, that was my adventure last night, and I went to bed feeling fairly okay, although I have an hour's sleep. Then I wake up and I'm awake all night. Well, I did manage to get to sleep last night, and I woke up suddenly, absolutely, well, I can't say it was terrified, because I don't usually get, but anyway, I couldn't move. I've had that before when I've gone down in the afternoon. I know I've been taken off somewhere, but this was different. I just was aware. I thought, I've got to go to pee. I've got to get out of bed. And I said, just help, dear ones, just help me not to fall over. And I struggled with the muscles. They'd all seized up. I think it was a little walk, probably, that, they got all excited and, well, let's do that again, So I got out of bed just about. I was hanging on to everything. I thought, if I fall over, there's no one to find me. And it was a real effort to get down onto the toilet and get up again. I've been doing this so much now. I've got something in my wrist, and I think the nerves are all bruised. So up I got, and I went back to bed and woke up this morning feeling not too bad. I thought, well, I survived that one, it wasn't a fear, but I just feel that my body was just didn't want to know. When you've been off somewhere and you do that, your body responds quite quickly because it knows what it's got to do. But this time, I think it thought, I'm not doing that again. So Anyway, I did go back to bed until what 10 o'clock probably, I don't know. And then I got up and I'll have a cup of tea and some muesli or something. My kitchen, it's a lovely bungalow. It is. It's warm, it's cosy, it's safe, it's quiet, but bloody boring. But the kitchen faces out onto the playing field, so I've got a lovely view. Also, I've got a fence at the bottom, but I can usually sit in my kitchen, face the south, which is a very good place to face for inner child healing and things like that, the south. So I was sitting, I had a cup of coffee, it's very quiet, I don't have a radio on or anything, no sounds, no kids, nothing at all, it's extremely quiet, I'm very lucky. And I sat there looking out through my back door, in that in front of me, I can see the picture of a cherry tree, my favourite tree. I talked to it a lot, I've done some videos on it, and it's due out blossom, I think, probably in a few weeks. So it stands there and it's very silently. And I think winter trees are so beautiful because you can see all the little twigs. In the summer you can't because the leaves are on them, but you see there's all sorts of colourful pictures through this tree. You know, sunsets and sunrises and weather. So it and I are kind of friends. I sat there looking at this tree, feeling, well, quite, for a change, quite calm in my head. You know, I wasn't worried, I wasn't thinking, I was just sitting there contemplating, I suppose. Suddenly, the back door moved. Now, this is not a lie, it's something that really, really happened. Not physically, but I felt it kind of shift, like up, I think it was, up. Just a little movement, you know, sometimes your eyes deceive you, don't they? Do you have that? If something moves, it's not really moving. Perhaps that's old age, I don't know. But anyway, I was aware that it was so slight, you couldn't, I thought, what happened then? And I sort of thought about it, and you couldn't say you'd watch it again, because it wouldn't happen again. And after a few moments, it came back down again. Now, my immediate thought was it's some sort of portal opening, or it's, you know, there would be a shifting, because I went through. I feel I went through. On the internet there was somebody talking, I think it's Paul Golden Eagle or somebody, he's very interesting, and he was talking about that last night there was healing on the Pituitary. We're all going through the Pituitary gland, you know, the centre of the brain, which is all to do with the psychic stuff. Very powerful gland. That there's healing going on with Pituitary. I thought, now you start to link things together, don't you? Well, I do, exactly. Okay, would that be what was happening in the night when I woke up in the middle of the process, and I shouldn't have done, because I had to? And did that lead to this shifting of energy? You know, it's all so complex, isn't it? And there's really nobody to explain. What I probably would like to do at some point would to be like a channel, or I don't know what to call it, a podcast, or somebody that could actually answer questions. So that people would write in or speak in or whatever, send an email, and I would try and, I mean, I know an awful lot, bits and pieces, not anything too profound, but I've learnt a lot, I've been around, you know, I'm very advanced on some level. And I thought, well, maybe that would be something Michael could do with me. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but it just felt like there's a cause, because for me, I mean, there's so much I'd like to know, and what was happening. And I'm sure other people, and the more this goes on, the more they're going to want to, you know, find an answer, understand things. Not everybody, but I do. I'm desperate. Come on, Sap, give me an answer, but they don't. They won't seem to talk to you directly. I don't know why that is, because they could. I think I get downloads. I get light codes, they call them, don't they? I get the answers somehow, but it's not words, which is not very satisfactory. You've still got to guess it stuff, haven't you? So this was like, what was that all about? So I think it was to do with the Pituitary energising whatever was happening cosmically at night, because you don't go to sleep, you would be able to, well, you could do it in the day, I suppose. Could have been that. And then this shift, I wouldn't actually have door didn't open, it just shifted up and down. I felt once I'd gone through that it came back up again, like a lift almost, really weird. So whether it's that, and I don't know, I'm still kind of struggling to find out. But it's, If anyone's got any ideas, write to me. I love to hear from people, as you know. Maybe it's because it's the start of a new thing, I don't know. So, I still haven't got my mobile phone. I won't go into the saga. I can't find anyone to help me. So when I was woke up in the night and I thought, what would happen if I cannot move and cannot get out of this bed? I peed the bed. And it was really quite worrying. Anyway, I did manage to survive it. And then this morning I had that thing with the door. I went back to bed and I've just woken up at 2 o'clock. So something's been going on. If anyone has done similar, let me know. I mean, I'm obviously very aware. Some of us aren't, some of us aren't, I'm thinking, how do people manage with all this going on? Have they got to go to work? Bring up kids? Maybe it's not as intense for other people. I don't know. I just know I have a very intense time. This is probably, well, I've been at this for 40 years, really. But since I've been in this bungalow, which was 10 years ago, that's when it really started. I guess I thought, well, she's quiet. We've shut her up now. We've kept her locked up. I do feel as I've been in prison. It's not that sort of feeling, because for 10 years really I've not been anywhere. I did go into the big city early on, so I suppose you could say the last 3 or 4, 3 probably intense, intense just being here. And well, fortunately I don't mind being on mine. I'm used to it. I've been on mine 40 years, but when you feel you've got to, that's another thing. You can't go out, you can't drive your car, you can't this, you can't that. And of course that weird thing with the woman opposite, her husband was very strange. I bumped into him the other day. I often do, because he's got a dog and he walks up and down, and sometimes when I'm out I bump into him, we have a little chat, and he was very, very strange the other day. I thought, here we go, men can't be friends with women when they've got wives. Well, I'm innocent. I don't fancy him. He's not anybody else. I just like talking to him. He's obviously a soul link or something that's going on. And I like talking like the dog. We have a little chat, and off he goes. And he does come now and then to do a little job for me. I mean, the string on the light in the bathroom broke. I went over there and she came to the door and said, would he mind coming just to tie? I can't reach it. And every now and then, but it's not a regular thing, and it's not. I don't go there for coffee. I don't really think she likes me. Ever since we had an upset at the chemist many years ago when I first moved here, I went to the chemist to get some eye drops, and she was the one, the assistant. And she was the assistant that served me, and I said I wanted some. Is it for you? Is it for you? I said, no, it's for the cat. Well, I can't let you have them. I can't let you have them. People apparently nowadays are buying drops and stuff for their animals over the counter. She wouldn't let me have these drops. So I don't know whether she remembers who I am, or whether it's just that it's because her husband shouts to me. I don't know. I'm speculating again, but I was really upset because he was quite off. I thought, no, someone's had a go at him. Said, don't you dare talk to that woman. I don't know. I could have got it wrong, but that upset me because he's been a good friend. He said to me once, when I had the accident last year and I fell under my car and I was in hospital, do you remember? Well, I wasn't in, I went. And he was very, very supportive. He said, if ever you get stuck, you call on me. He has said that to me. But I don't call on him very often, but little things like that, when you're on your own, it's troublesome, isn't it? I'm not terribly good at saying piss off. I really get upset and I don't want to know what I've done, and same old story. But anyway, that's my story for today. A bit of Kemp today. I need a shower and a wash. I don't have showers or baths. I have to do strip washes. I can't get over my bath. I got this bad knee, as you know. I can't get into the bath to even have a shower. I occasionally manage when I begin to smell like a crisp packet. I think I really have got to make the effort, and I only have the shower held. I won't go into that now. Anyway, here I am. A few more wrinkles, a very strange experience. I do feel positive for it, so something's happened, and I hope you're all well and whatever, keeping pace with the times. They are getting more intense, aren't they? So God bless, darlings. Take care for now.